See, it's the fact for me that I have guys absolutely throwing themselves at me to even get me to have a conversation with them. And I couldn't give less of a fuck because I'm still hung up on the one that doesn't want me. I know this is all just like psychological, you know? Like, of course I'm stuck on the one that doesn't want me because it's an ego thing. Like, I have to have an ego death and it bothers me and I like the chase. And so, like, that's why I'm like addicted to it, you know? Because it's not just him. I mean, he wasn't end all be all, but like also we had a connection that I don't have with other people. It was very rare for me. I don't get crushes the way I got a crush like this. I can name 2 other people ever. But he literally does not care. Does not care. That man could not care less if I lived or died. He didn't send an itinerary for Milan like he said he would. He didn't say happy birthday to me when he knows how much my birthday means to me. Like, literally, I should want this man dead for knowing all these things or saying all these things and then also not following through. Even when I've like stopped talking with somebody, like if you say you're gonna do something, stick to your word. I have so many reasons to not like him, and instead I spent the whole trip still thinking about him. I know it's an ego thing. I know that's what it is, because it doesn't make any sense why I am still hung up on this. But on the same thing, like, I would give anything just to, like, his smile got me. And the way that he laughed, favorite thing. I would have done the stupidest shit just to hear him laugh. And he doesn't care. My heart. But I'm okay. We're, like, not crying anymore. It's just I don't like anybody else now because I still like him. I kiss so many boys. I kiss so many boys in Italy, okay? And the whole time I was like, damn, I wish it was him. And I want to tell him about all of the terrible coffee that I had, because he would have argued with me about it. And I'm like, where were you getting your coffee? Because, like, coffee was his thing. And I had a lot of terrible coffee in Italy. I don't know, I'm just disinterested. Everybody's like, are you keeping in touch with any of the guys from Italy? No. I told him I was done dating when I turned 30. And really, that's, like, holding true for me. I am so disinterested. I don't care about getting to know anybody new. I hated the way they kissed me. I hated the way they touched me. Like, I was not into anybody. The kissing you saw, like, they're fun, flirty videos, but I don't want anybody. But I paid $20 to smell this kid again. I had told my friend Kylie before I left, I was like, had I known that the last time I had seen him was going to be the last time I was going to see him, I wouldn't have washed my bed sheets. Just so I could have smelled him just a little bit longer. Anyways, how's cuffing season going for everybody else?
There comes a point in a man's life where you just have to accept the fact that the terrible guy, the bad boy, the guy that treats women terrible, he's always gonna have more women than you. And this is across culture. This is across the world. What this lady described is something a lot more women know about, and some men, including myself, know about. But women don't like to talk about it because it puts the spotlight on how women choose their partners. Every single woman I know has willingly, deliberately dealt with a guy that treats her terrible or a guy that doesn't care about her. It's not always as if the guy treats her bad. It could also be that the guy doesn't like her as much as she likes him, but that's the guy she wants. And this is why I always advise guys, if a girl is also not chasing you, move on with your life. A woman never plays, just taking it slow. There's always a guy that she likes and she's going after that guy. Trust me, this is something that I have learned over the past 30 years, bro. She's right. She has guys that want her. She has guys that she knows will treat her well, but she's just not into you. And that's okay. A woman doesn't owe you anything. Things I talk about. I'm doing this for the love of the game, so no skin off my back. But this is the truth. I mean, I can give you guys multiple stories of girls and women saying with their own mouth, oh my God, the guy that really wants me in my DMs, he's a really nice guy. He wants to take me out on dates. He wants to get to know me, but I am just not into him. And it's usually not that deep. It's usually the guy is just very physically attractive or quite rich or has a big D. I mean, I was having a conversation with a woman some months ago on my live stream, right? She was like, oh man, this guy, he doesn't text me back. He treats me bad, And I asked her, how long have you been dealing with this guy? She was, oh yeah, I've been dealing with him for a couple of years now. I'm like, a couple of years? And you've said he's never been a guy that treats you well, so why are you still with him? You know how it is. Oh, she tried to give me the rigmarole, the typical feedback that women give when they try to paint themselves as innocent. Oh, he's a kind guy. I just, that's not how he was when we met. Then I asked her, where is the guy from? And she told me he's Jamaican. I was like, oh, fuck. As soon as she told me he's Jamaican, I could put two and two together. I was like, I know why you're there. He has a big D and he knows how to bang you. Then she giggled and said, hey, that's true. I'm like, that's the main reason. Big D knows how to bang you. That's it. And of course, he's charismatic. Of course, he's got swag. Of course, he's got the other things that keeps you hooked. But he's toxic, But he's toxic. So you will ignore that. And that's it. That's all it is. And that's something that I have seen across the board with women. Anytime a woman is hooked on a guy that treats her bad or ignores her or is indifferent about her, it's usually because that guy is usually quite attractive. He's above average in some aspect of his life. He's not a typical regular guy. There's something about him that just gets her hooked. Hey, who knows? It could be anything because women are not a monolith, right? And I guess the essence of this video is just to give you guys some context. Anytime you're trying to talk to a woman and there is an inkling of coldness and lack of reciprocity towards you as a man, you have to find your way out of there. It is not worth it because you're fighting a losing battle because the guy she wants, because this is something you got to understand about women, bro. The man women want, those men don't have to work as hard as the men women don't want. I came across another video on TikTok the other day and the guy was saying women only hold attractive men accountable. And he's 100% correct. He's 1000% correct. A lot of the think pieces you see from women talking about what men are doing, it's usually from men they don't really find that attractive. So anytime those men fuck up, they will have all sort of think pieces on those guys. But then you will see how the same women, when an attractive man who is good looking on all aspects does something devious to another woman, by the way, all of a sudden, either they are silent about it or they're going to be in the comment section talking about, oh my God, but he's so hot though. My God, he's so looks is king at the end of the day. And I guess the essence of this video is just to give you guys a reminder, because I'm sure you guys know this already. When you see women not reciprocating your interest in them, move on with your life. She is not interested in you as well. It's time for you to move on. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Appreciate you. Kingsley out.